Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. So today I want to do a tutorial on how to record in FL Studio, and this is going to be a very good guide for beginners and also those who are actually used to FL Studio but maybe they don't actually use FL Studio to record. FL Studio has really made a lot of simplicity with recording, especially in FL Studio 2025. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Also drop your comments below on how you feel about my videos. Let's go into this right away. So whenever you open FL Studio, this is FL Studio 2025. This is how it opens. If you want to record, first of all you need to do is to actually find your BPM, or should I say your tempo or BPM, whatever, beat per minute. And then the second thing you need to do is to actually make sure that your interface is plugged in, whether, I don't know, the kind of sound card you're going to be using or the microphone, whatever it is, it should be plugged in. And then the next thing you need to do is to actually come to song. It should be on song mode, so that you can have this cursor appearing here. And okay, we're going to be recording. If you have your beat, let's say for example you have your instrumental, let's say you can just drag as easy as this. You can just drag and hold it and drop it. Okay, let's drop it here. Okay, the next thing you need to do is to actually come here, this plus sign here. As you can see, it has a plus sign there. You can just right click. If you notice, the moment I right clicked, this icons here appeared. Let me just take it back again. As you can see, I can just right click, as easy as this. Or sometimes if you don't, you could actually just hit on an empty channel. You could just right click on an empty channel, come to audio, and you could just select whichever insert you want. That's the insert on your mixer channel. So if, for example, I want to record on insert 6, because when you right click from here, it's going to just give you the first empty channel on your mixer track. But coming here, right clicking on an empty track here, and coming to track mode and this, and you can actually select which track on the mixer channel you want your recording to actually be done on. So it all depends on what you really want. But for this, if you just want to start with the next empty track, you could just right click on this plus sign here. So I'm going to be explaining these three things here. First of all, it says audio input source here. So when you click on it, you need to do this before you start recording. When you click on this, as you can see, it says input 1 and 2. That's you want to record both. If that's for my interface, I have 2 inputs. Do I want to record the 2 inputs at once? No. So on my interface, I have my mic on input 1. So I'm going to be clicking on input 1. And then the next thing is recording this particular monitor. As you can see, I just click on it, left click, and it says external input only. As you can see, so it means I'm going to be using an external device out of FL Studio to actually record. When you hit on internal and mixer input, anything that's aligned to that mixer or in FL Studio is going to record all. And post effects is for the effects. That's post effects is going to record the post effects, and post EQ only post EQ. Post leveling and panning only leveling and panning. Post track only track. So most importantly, this is what we are dealing with here. External input, because you want to be recording either your microphone or maybe an instrument, maybe a guitar or a synth or whatever. Okay, so and then another thing you need to know, it says monitor external input. So for this option here, we are having, it says off. So this monitor means while recording or while playing, do you want to be having a feedback of your voice or what you're recording in your headphone? Do you need the feedback in your headphones? So for this, mostly I don't need feedbacks, because sometimes the feedbacks come with a bit of delay. It delays a bit before it comes in. Thus it has a bit of latency. So it's off. For me, it's off. Or you decide you want it when armed. That's when you hit record, it should be giving you a feedback, or you want it on, totally on. Whether you are having, whether you're recording or not, you want feedback in your headphones. It all depends. So this is it. So for me, this is off. And then the next thing I want to show you is this armed recording. Make sure this is always armed. This red button here is always armed. And then another next thing is this typing piano into keyboard. As you can see, so if you remove this this highlight here, it means when you hit on R, as you can see, it has armed our recording up here. That means we are ready to record. Or if you just want to be using it manually, you can just return this. So whenever you want to record, you have to come here and click here for recording. And also there's another option here. You right click. Do you want to record automation, notes, audio clips, whatever? For me, I prefer, I don't think there's any wrong in clicking everything here, because you have the automation, you have the audio, but then the only thing you are arming here is just for audio. So I think you should click everything and leave them. Whenever you want to record any separate thing, you can do that for that separate thing. So the next thing I actually want to talk about is this recording pre-count. So if you take this off and you hit on record, it's going to start recording immediately. As you can see, it started recording immediately. But if you have this on, and you click on recording, you click on the recording here and you hit your space bar, so it's gonna click one. It's gonna have the sound 1, 2, 3, 4 before it starts recording. So I think this is one of the best options. At least it prepares you before the recording starts. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about is the metronome here. If you have the metronome, it's going to actually guide you through recording, and it's going to be playing right along with the BPM or the tempo of the track. So for example, let's say track is the BPM of our track is 100. So when I hit this, I have this on. So you can see it's going to be clicking, it's going to be having the clicks, it's going to be guiding you through the recording, while the metronome clicks and you're going to be flowing. But if you don't still want it, I know most people don't want it because they just follow the song, and they just sing along. So another thing I had wanted to show you was loop recording. So for example, let's say you hit on loop recording, and once you hit on loop recording and you have, for example, you just want to record, let's say for example you just want to record this here, from here to here, just here, all you need to do is to just highlight this bar. As you can see, this bar here. So let's record and see. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, let's go again. It's a hey, 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 hey. So as you can see, it's on loop recording. So all it does is it records. It doesn't stop. But if you don't have the loop recording, once it reaches here, it will stop. Even if you highlight it to here, so it's going to stop. But once you have the loop recording and you have your bar highlighted, it's going to keep recording down, 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 down. So it all depends on what you want. Okay, so this is very good.